Hi beautiful thinkers, Temi here, T-E-M-I. So today we're going to be doing this nice warm neutral look for those of you that are beginners in eyeshadow and you're kind of confused about how to pair colors. So we're going to be doing this look and I'll be using the Wet n Wild palette in Rosé in the Hair. So if that's something that you're interested in, stay tuned and I'll see you guys in a bit. Also, one more thing, if you guys hear people talking in the background throughout the video, just excuse it, ignore it. People other than me, that's my husband and my sister's boyfriend yapping away. So excuse that, and I hope it doesn't affect the video too much, but stay tuned and I'll see you in a bit. Bye. All right guys, so I'm gonna be doing this neutral eye for you guys that are interested in knowing how maybe you're a little bit confused about how to pair colors. I did eyeshadow basics for beginners video a while back. I'll link that below. I would suggest you go watch that first because I really went into details about like where to place colors. I went into more details in that video, but in this video I just want to show you guys another using another palette, how you can get a really nice simple look. You know, if you're trying to know how to like pair colors, you know, what goes where. I just want to give you guys another example. I have two palettes here. I have my, and this would be like a more like a warm neutral kind of eye. I have the Wet n Wild. This is in the shade Rosé in the Hair, and this is the one that I used. But I also have another option, which is Rimmel Magnifies, the Spice Edition. The only issue with this one is it doesn't have a dark shade that you can use to deepen your outer corner. So if you don't mind that, you can use something like this. But if you want something that has a deepening shade that you can use to darken and smoke out the outer corner, this is the best option. So, and this is the one that I used, the Wet n Wild. Ooh, it's very crumbly formula. But the good thing about this palette is it has two shades labeled transitions. So depending on your skin tone, you can use either one. I used this one for my transition color. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I got this look using this palette. And I'm gonna be using just 3 brushes. So I have 2 blending brushes right here. And then I have my packing brush, which is just a flat brush. So I'm gonna take the transition shade down here. I'm just gonna start with that color on my crease. How are you guys doing? It's been such a long time that I've filmed because I just haven't had the time. And I really miss filming. I like filming in the morning because I like wearing my looks out. So, and I just haven't had the time. I'm hoping I can film next weekend when I don't have practice on Saturday. So that way I can, you know, bust out like a couple of videos at the same time. Okay, so the next shade I'm gonna take is this pink. It's not pink, it's like a warm brown, kind of like a terracotta shade right here. So I'm gonna take that in my crease as well. So I'm just building up the color little at a time because you see that transition shade pretty much didn't show on my skin, and that's what transition shades is supposed to help your colors to kind of fade gradually into each other. So I'm gonna press that next color in my crease as well, and you see that this one shows up a bit more. And I'm just gonna place and blend at the same time. And again, I'm going in my crease. So once I get the intensity I want, I'll go over the edges with that same brush and just kind of fade the color out. And this color, this palette is really nice texture, and the mattes really blend out really nicely. So that's why I think it's even a great option for a beginner, because you're not like forcing with it too much. And I'm gonna go back in with that my second bigger fluffy brush and just kind of blend everything together. Let me point out that between these two brushes, one is fuller, this one is more full, and the tip is more spread out, but this one is a little skinnier, and then the tip is tapered. So that's why this one is really good for getting the outer corner. And that's what I'm gonna do next. All right, so I'm gonna take this dark brown shade down here, this one. And I'm gonna place that on my outer V. So I'm gonna pack the color first. I like to do more neutral looks when I'm going to church. Today is a Sunday that I'm recording. I used to do really colorful looks to church, but not anymore. So this dark color, I'm just going to pack it on the outer corner. I'm not going to take it in too much in. I'm going to concentrate most of it in here. All right. Once I get that, I have this color switch thing that I got from Marshalls. I'm just gonna, if you don't have it, you can just use tissue. So I'm just gonna swipe my brush to kind of get off that brown, dark brown color. Then I'm gonna go back with that terracotta color again, and I just want to use it to blend out this brown color I placed. Just keep going back, you know, until you get the intensity that you want. And that's what I do. And then just go and blend everything with this one. All right, so I'm gonna take the shimmery color, the lighter one in here, and I'm gonna pack that on the lid. I want to show you guys something. So I'm just gonna pat that on the lid. So you see how the shimmery color does not look as intense as this one. So if you have an eyeshadow that does that, I'm going to tell you guys what you can do to make it more intense. So I don't like how that looks, right? And if I keep packing on, because the shimmery color, it's very shiny in the pan, but it's very powdery, so it's not grabbing onto my lid properly. If I had a concealer on my lid, I bet it would show up more. But because my lid, I only used, oh, let me show you guys now. I used this Physicians Formula eyeshadow primer. That's all I used on my lid. I didn't use a concealer. But another, a better one that I think really works, and especially if you have oily eyelids, is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. It's in a white tube. That one is really good, and it's $5.99. Oh, wait, anyway. So what I do to make this more vibrant is, so I take the color, right, on my brush. I take the color on my brush right there, and then I spray it. So right there, and then I spray it with, you can spray it with water. This is just a facial spray. So you can just get a regular spray bottle and just do it that way. So I'll just spray the shadow a little bit, and then I'll go on and I'll apply it. And immediately you guys will see that that shine is coming across way better than when it was dry. So that's another trick that you can use to get your eyeshadows to show up more vibrant. So yeah, I was saying that I don't do colorful looks to church anymore. Not because anybody said anything to me or anything like that, but because I sing in a choir and I do not want my eyes to be a distraction. You know, because yeah, I enjoy all my colorful looks, but at the same time, I have a responsibility, you know. And I just realized that, wait a minute, Temi, this your eyeshadow, my beef, distracting people. Nobody told me anything. I just thought about it one day, because I know that if it was me in the congregation and somebody had a bold eye like mine, I might get distracted, like, ooh, that looks nice, rather than singing and worshiping us, and you know. So I'm just going back, touching up with all my colors. Yeah, and with eyeshadow, that's what you have to do, man. You just have to keep going back until you get it to look how you want. Next, I'm gonna do a winged liner. And you don't have to do a winged liner, because I know that if you're just starting in makeup, winged liner and brows are the most difficult to do. Those took me a while. And I'm still, I don't know if you notice, my brows are not cooperating with me today. So I'm just not forcing with this. Let it do what it wants to do. Today is not our day. But you don't have to do a winged liner like I was saying. You can go with just regular black eyeliner, you know, and just kind of, so you can just do your inner your waterline, and not waterline, is that your waterline? Yeah, and just smoke out, just so you have some dimension. Wing is on. I'm gonna do the rest of my face, and then we'll come back and pair it with a lip. All right, guys, so did on my face. Now for something like this, I paired it with a orange, because it's a more of a warm eye look. It's not too warm, but it's still a warm eye look. So I just paired it with this NYX blush in cinnamon. I don't think they sell it anymore, but I've noticed that orangey looking blush looks good on my dark skin. Becca, this is a mini in opal for my highlight. So I'm gonna put like a black eyeliner on my lower lash, and you can do this with a brown eyeliner if you don't want anything too smoky. You can always go with a brown, but I'm gonna use black. And this is just a waterproof eyeliner that I got from this company. They sent it to me to try out. So I will talk about it in another video. I'm gonna go in with this terracotta shade right here, the one we used on the crease, and I'm just gonna smoke it on my mascara. I'm using Covergirl Super Size, and I believe this is the waterproof formula. Don't ask me why I'm using waterproof mascara, but hey, as long as it works. It's very difficult to get off though. Yeah, and for those of you who are, intimidated with like false lashes, don't worry about that. You can do like a really nice look without false lashes. I don't wear false lashes, not because I don't know how to apply them, but I just find them a bit cumbersome. So I don't do it. I just find a good mascara. You know what mascara I notice is good is Maybelline Great Lash. It's in a pink tube and a green or greenish blue cap. It's like $4.99 or $5.99 depending on where you buy it. And that mascara is really, really good. I think it's slept on. So just get a good mascara. I mean, you guys see that even this Covergirl one is building up my lashes really nicely. All right, eyes is done. For my lips, I'm going to go nude. Because like I said, I'm trying to keep it nice and neutral for church. So I'm gonna use this not NYX, NYC. I think it's NYC anyway. They don't sell NYC anymore anyway. Lip liner. It's just a brown lip liner. Since I'm going with a nude color, and you want to use a nude that complements your lip. You don't want to use something that is too light for your skin tone. And the undertone of the nude depends on you. You can do a pinky undertone, a brown undertone. For this look, actually, I think a brown undertone will be better. Brown or like a warm color, maybe like a coral or something like that. Not a bright coral though, because we're trying to keep everything neutral. If you guys want a liquid lip that's comfortable option, try out this Physicians formula. It's really good. I like it. It doesn't dry out my lips and it stays on. So I really like it. I think I'm gonna use that. Which shade is this? The shade was on the bottom, but it rubbed off. All right, so I'm just gonna hide the lip. And as you can see, it is more of like a brown nude. And I can even wear it without a lip liner actually. Yeah. So I'm thinking about doing a foundation routine. If you guys are interested, let me know in the comment section. Like my foundation routine for work. I do the full, you know. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, yeah, let me know in the comment section before. I mean, if you guys don't let me know, I probably will still film it anyway. But it would be nice to know if people are actually interested in a video like that. So I'm just using my Covergirl powder. It's more of a warm red powder, and I like to bring that red back in my face because sometimes that red be hiding. That's the finished look, guys. What do you guys think? Simple. And this palette is $5.99, between $5.99 and $7.99, depending on where you buy it. I believe it's $7.99 at CVS, but I believe you can get it for $5.99 at Target or Walmart. So rosé in the hair, and they have different shades. So if you don't like something like this, you can get the other shade. So I'm gonna be doing series like this where I show you guys a different palette, how to get different looks, so that you guys can, you know, kind of get some ideas. So let me know what you think about the look in the comment section below. And thank you again for watching, guys. And yeah, if you like the video or you learned something from it, make sure you subscribe and drop me a like, drop me a comment as well, you know. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.